So what's up, everybody? It's me, True Star Screamer. And we've got ourselves another Storm Arena figure. And this is Yujiro Hanma, or Hanma Yujiro, depending on, how you do things, from the Baki, Son of the Ogre series. This is the Ogre, by the way. So this is his dad. As you all know, I loved the Baki figure. I'm not gonna lie, I've actually had this figure for a little while. I've messed with him for a bit. I already got my opinions. There's things I really like about this figure. There's some figures that just make it just shy of being absolutely awesome. So stick around. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Let's get this box open. Let's talk some toys. But oh wait, gotta show you. Much like the Baki stuff, these poses are awesome. Though I will tell you now, I could not make this pose. I do not know how people do it. I would love someone to do a tutorial because I can't do it. But the rest of this, absolutely awesome. All right, let's talk toys. I mean it this time. So once again, Storm has gotten us a very expressive figure. A figure that can move in a lot of fun, subtle ways as well as overt ways. You can see here, I'm kind of doing he doesn't have pockets to put his hands in, though he would put his hands in his pockets a few times. We've got some nice, just this stance right here, as weird as it is, it's a nuanced, pose right here. Tilting the head just right, tilting the hips. I love this. The sculpt, you got the folds in the clothing, you got the muscles on here. If you look intently, you can almost make out that demon pattern from his back muscles, which is absolutely awesome. Articulation, it's a dream. Great butterfly joint on the shoulder, awesome double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. Now, when I first got this guy, the thigh swivel here and part of the hip here was very loose. I did end up putting some Kiki in there, so that absolutely helped. I guess your mileage may vary, but I just want to give some heads up that mine was definitely on the looser side. Same with the ankles, but those seem to went pretty well. Awesome ab crunch forward, awesome crouch back. Drop down hips allows us to do all kinds of splits, which is great. Though I hesitate right there because he does have one kind of not fatal flaw, but very aggravating flaw, and that involves the neck and the hairs, because I will tell you now, his head pops off way too easily. You start moving him around and the head just knocks right off. That is probably my biggest issue with him as far as his figure build goes. I mean, this dude is jacked, he's a beast, and you can get some really great poses out of him. Just a quick example of how easy it is to get him to balance one leg. I absolutely love that feature about him. This is just such a well-designed figure. And he's got, decent accessories too. Like Baki, he has two different hands. We get the open palm, and we get kind of the more grappling style open hand here. Each one of these just has that little bit of nuance to it. This is more for like face palming or just getting ready for a battle stance, while this hand here is much better for like gripping somebody's arm, getting ready to chuck them or do extreme bodily harm, because that's what this character does. Oh yeah, and he has his alternate head. I had one major criticism with the Baki figure, and that was I was not a fan of the second head sculpt, because it seemed almost silly. It didn't seem angry enough. It didn't seem vicious enough. Yeah, this more than makes up for it. While his main face is kind of cool and almost arrogant, this is the face of a predator. This is the face of someone ready to hurt you and enjoy every second of it. There is a reason why this man is one of the scariest characters in that show. Imposing, and this face absolutely sells it. This face is it. I did not get the Storm Collectibles version of it. I wasn't a fan of the scale, though it absolutely was a gorgeous figure. This, though, oh yeah, man, it is vicious. I only two things are gonna hold it back for me. One, again, how easy it is for that head to pop on and off, and I feel he should still be a smidge bigger. I mean, this is your typical 1/12 scale figure. And yes, this is your true 1/12 scale. But I just think he should be, again, bigger. He should be more like the Roadblock size figure, the Atlas size figure. But again, when you put him with Baki, they scale well together. So I guess with their own shelf, it's fine. But if you want to mix them with other figures, it could be, a little more, well, you gotta have some camera. Play well with the camera, I guess. I absolutely love that raging face sculpt. I do. It changes the figure so much into such an imposing figure, into such an imposing character. Needless to say, I will be putting him with that face on my display. He also, of course, comes with the Storm Collectibles, this little action figure stand too, which works well because he's actually a fairly light figure despite his bulk, and so that goes really well for him. And again, I've got him doing this one-legged stance, and he does it so well. These balance so beautifully. I had him left on one leg, by the way, for 3 days. The day I was messing with him, had to go upstairs, life happened, didn't come down here for 2 days, stayed in that pose. I think that's absolutely awesome. So I have 1.5 criticisms on this figure. And aside from that, it's, again, a near-perfect figure. The half criticism is the scale, but again, when the figures are done right, they work well together. The main criticism I have really involves the head. I can't get him to look up at all because of his hair, and then the head immediately pops. But that's the biggest issue. He can't really look up because of the hair. And that's one thing I know Jada does really well. I kind of wish they looked at how Jada did their Blanca figure, because that would probably really put this figure into full 10 out of 10 tier type of thing. Aside from that, I really recommend it. If you're collecting Storm Collectibles, the Storm Arena series, which you really should, if you just need one figure from the line, and you'll know what I'm talking about. This guy was $30, and you look at your average Marvel Legend figure, you look at your Action Force, your G.I. Joe Classified, anything in this scale, this right now is the future of action figures, especially for the mid-tier pricing, the non-high end. You need to get yourself just one, and you will know exactly what I'm talking about. But let me know your thoughts. That's what the comment section is for. Again, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. I want to be able to give you guys a Vanguard, and the only way to do that is to hit that 1,000 sub tier. Please hit that like button. Let me know down below what else you want to see. I've got Action Force on the way. I've got those new Praetorians coming in. I still have more Marvel Legends. If you want to see that kind of stuff, let me know. If you want to see anything else of my more unusual things, let me know. That's what the whole communication's about. But most importantly, as always, until next time, take care. Peace.